This is about to make every Money Heist fan jump off the couch like a bank alarm just went off.
Netflix just reopened our emotional vault and said, I think there's still money in here. Take a breath. This is not exactly Money Heist Season 6, but it is more than enough to destroy everyone's self-control. Of course they brought back Berlin, because apparently the world still isn't over toxic men with excellent taste.
The world isn't over me.
Yeah, I know. All it takes is a red jumpsuit, a Dali mask, and 2 notes of Bella Ciao for the fandom to lose all emotional stability. Money Heist ended the same way a clingy ex ends things. Officially gone, emotionally still texting. We're getting more luxury, more impossible plans, and more criminals speaking like they minored in philosophy. Nobody in this franchise just steals something. They steal it with lighting, wardrobe, and absurd confidence. This time, the chaos moves to Seville, because apparently crime feels classier when the architecture is gorgeous.
There's art, rich people, impossible planning, and giant egos. In other words, the deluxe buffet of elegant disaster.
Berlin doesn't steal because he has to. He steals because his ego needs a live audience. This man causes international chaos, and the fandom is still like, yes, but look at his posture. Posture.
Expect intense eye contact, terrible decisions, and chemistry that would require therapy in real life. Nobody wants realistic criminals. We want criminals with perfect lighting and iconic monologues. Netflix knows we're not trapped in a bank. We're trapped in nostalgia, and that's way more expensive. Now for the premium gossip. Fans are convinced the professor might show up, even if it's only for 5 seconds. Netflix hasn't confirmed anything, but if they stay quiet for 10 minutes, the fandom writes a doctoral thesis.
People are pausing trailers to analyze reflections, shadows, and shirt buttons. This is not fandom. This is forensic science. What can you actually expect? Gorgeous visuals, impossible plans, betrayal, and at least 3 decisions that will make you yell at your TV. And in the next part, we need to discuss why Berlin remains television's most charming walking red flag. Let's talk about Berlin, because this man is basically a luxury red flag with excellent tailoring. The problem is that he speaks like every sentence deserves background music. Berlin isn't just a red flag. He's a silk red flag with imported cologne. His charisma should come with a warning. Viewer may begin defending terrible choices. He manipulates, lies, and causes international chaos, and the comments are still like, yes, but he's so articulate. The formula is simple. Tailored suit, philosophical quote, outrageous crime, and confidence that has never met a utility bill. And before you pretend you're above this, I know you're watching like, this is a terrible idea, and I'm obsessed.
Money Heist never sold us robbery. It sold us aesthetics, tension, and emotional damage with excellent cinematography. That's why a Berlin spinoff makes perfect sense. He is chaos in premium packaging. In real life, he'd be a terrible decision. On television, he is 5-star entertainment. So what should you actually expect? First of all, an absurdly complicated plan, because simple is apparently illegal in this universe. There will be maps, codes, schedules, and someone explaining a robbery like it's a TED Talk. Also expect betrayal, because trust in this franchise lasts about 12 minutes. And naturally, somebody will flirt in the middle of a felony. If people are going to make terrible choices, at least they'll do it with flawless lighting. Expect mansions, museums, fancy hotels, and emotionally expensive mistakes. When art is involved, everyone suddenly acts like the painting is a family member. The team will be brilliant, traumatized, and collectively avoiding therapy. The real enemy is never just the police. It's ego, romance, and that one person who ignores the plan. You'll say, just one episode, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you think you're an international crime strategist. Netflix isn't reviving a show. It's reviving our emotional dependency. Nostalgia is the most profitable crime in this entire story.
The real robbery isn't the gold. It's our attention. Comment, "I fell for it," if you're absolutely going to watch while pretending you're above this. Like, subscribe, and send this to your most chaotic friend. I love reading your comments. You're chaotic, but you're my people. Big kiss from Aunt Zoe.